What's up, guys? It's your boy Rich. So it seems like we all like a German watch. So what are they giving us now? Actually, Circula has been giving us watches since the 1950s. So let's go check out their newest heritage. Let's go. And here it is, the Circula Heritage. And it is a brand that has some authentic heritage behind it. Circular watches have been around since 1955. But like so many watches during the 1970s, they faced the consequences of the quartz crisis and had to close their doors. But fast forward to 2016, and we can thank the resurrection of circular watches to the grandson of the original founder of circular watches, Heinz Huber, Cornelius Huber, who is the grandson and resurrected the brand. I think he did a really nice job steering the brand into a really nice direction. This is a minimalist looking watch. It is a watch that is made in Germany. And getting to know Cornelius during this time, it is really obvious on his passion and his direction of where he wants to take circular watches. And I think they're going to have a really bright future. As I said, it is a minimalist watch, which is not uncommon for German watches, and we're going to see the made in Germany right below 6 o'clock. And if the markers or numbers kind of sort of remind us of some IWC models like the Portuguese, I can see that. But there's a lot more to this watch. And if we're wondering how they came up with the name Circular, well, according to their website, Circula is named after the circulation of the balance wheel in mechanical movements. But as clean as this dial is, and by the way, this is in blue, they also have it in black, white, and red gold. It is not the rock star of the heritage. To me, the rock star of the heritage has to be this movement. This is a genuine new old stock movement, or what we call NOS, and it is a German movement from the 1970s. And if we know a little bit about movements, we're going to be able to easily identify that this is not an ETA or a Solita. This is their caliber 1661S. And it has 40 hours of power reserve. And like the name suggests, it's a new old stock movement. In other words, they didn't take these older movements and put them in a modern case. The way that these movements were found, Cornelius happened to know a watchmaker who squirreled away these unused movements in a bin. And he came across it and was able to purchase these movements that were assembled and regulated in-house for circular watches. And I actually find this new old stock movement romantic. It is just really cool about this movement in a modern case. And even though I just sang the praises of the movement, there's one thing that is worth pointing out. So, and that comes with adjusting time. So I just pulled the crown out to the last position to adjust the time, and I think we'll know where I'm going with this. The second hand is still sweeping, and that's because it doesn't allow for hacking, which means I won't be able to set the time precisely to the second because I have no control over that second hand. So if I want to set the time to 7 o'clock and 0 seconds precisely, I won't be able to do that. But it is, I think, an acceptable trade-off for an authentic German new old stock movement. So I'm actually fine with that. I believe mine is number 4 of 499. And by the way, it is a sapphire crystal front and back. The heritage is in 41 millimeters and 11.8 millimeters tall. The strap is highly oiled and lightly padded and also made in Germany. And I think it goes well or pairs well with the heritage. So as a minimalist watch, they put a lot of work and details into making sure that the watch doesn't look all cluttered and messy. It is certainly not an easy thing to do to create a minimalist watch, meaning it's not out of laziness and ran out of ideas and then they just call it a minimalist watch. I like the use of the handset. I think it is very appropriate for this dial. And I don't think they made up for any clutter elsewhere on the watch, which stays true to a minimalist watch. The retail price of the Heritage is approximately $836 US. And if we are looking for a German watch, or we just like German watches, but we don't want to pay the price of some German watches, and we want to support a family-owned business, and we don't already have a new old stock movement, a genuine new old stock movement from the 1970s, then I think the Heritage is going to be a great option for us. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you the next time. They started off with quartz and then moved up to manual wind movements and then the automatic. Yep.